So this week I was going to talk about bats. I was round my mate's house the other evening and we were standing there and we was watching a couple of bats flying about and it was bloody amazing. But it is a bit early for bats, so it's a bit out of character. So I'll probably do one about bats probably around sort of April time when it's their time to come out of the hibernation. But this month you will see a different wildlife species flapping about that will definitely put a smile on your face, and that is the early butterflies. Yeah, butterflies already in March. Now of course most butterflies you associate with summer, the lovely sun-dappled meadows and gardens abundant with flowers and butterflies. Ooh, it's coming. But even now you can still see life emerging. Hello ducks. Oh, there's a bloody cormorant there. Look at that. It's so bloody windy, just running around here for a bit. I'm in a little sheltered little spot here. There are 59 different butterfly species in the UK and 2 are regular migrants. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I will mention a few that you can see nice and early. And the vast majority of UK's butterflies will spend the winter either as caterpillars, as chrysalis, or even as eggs. But there are a few that overwinter as adults, and it's these that are starting to emerge right about now. And they are the beautiful yellow brimstone. Some say that this butterfly is how the name butterfly come to be in the first place. The colourful peacock butterfly, the curiously shaped comma butterfly, the lovely small tortoiseshell butterfly, and more recently the red admiral. Now historically the red admiral has been a migrating butterfly that come over from North Africa and Mediterranean, but because our winters are becoming more mild, they are starting to overwinter in the UK now. I will just mention though that some of the red admirals that you see flying about won't have overwintered here, and they have flown over from Africa. A butterfly flying over from bloody Africa. Mental. Oh, buzzing. Now insects technically can't hibernate, but when they get cold they do go into a state of dormancy. This is because insects are cold-blooded and they need the warmth of the sun to get them moving about a bit. And when it becomes cold they go inactive and they go into what's called diapause. Diapause is basically a state of suspended animation, and a lot of animals do this when the conditions aren't quite right. It means they can just ride out the tough bit, and when the conditions get more favourable they just emerge and come back out again. And that's what these early emerging butterflies have done. Now get this, the brimstone, the small tortoiseshell and the peacock butterfly have got glycerol in their veins, and that glycerol acts as a type of antifreeze. It's this antifreeze and the ability to remove water they don't need that allows them to not freeze when the temperature goes below 0. So these guys will hide in sheds and in bushes, in cracks in trees, and they'll stay there all winter until the temperatures start to rise and warm up a bit, until the early flowers start to emerge, like the primrose and the daffodils. These early spring flowers are literally a lifeline to these little guys. So if you do have a garden, please do plant some of these early flowers and help these little guys out. Butterflies and moths are good indicators of a healthy environment and a healthy ecosystem. And where you find butterflies, you will often find a whole host of different invertebrates. And these collectively provide a wide range of environmental benefits like pollination and pest control. And not only that, they also provide essential food for bats and birds and other insectivorous animals. Like for example, in Britain and Ireland, blue tits consume about 50 billion moth caterpillars every year. 50 billion! There's a buddleia bush here. It's not like here's all the old spent flowers, but in the summer, when all the flowers come out, this is going to be teeming with butterflies. I'm coming back down here in the summer. So keep your eyes out for these bumbling, fluttering, gorgeous little flappers. and let them remind you that spring is on its way. Love ya. Bye.